Hello everyone, I'm Rachel,
And I'm Jessica.
and today we're getting crafty with Tim Holtz limited release paper packs. These are so great. They come in 12 by 12s and 8 by 8s, and these are papers that he designed in the past.
Yep.
He brought it back for just a limited time.
Yep. I really like these papers. I don't know. I think they're so cool, and they have a really nice quality and feel.
They're
Like
thick.
they're thicker and very glossy, like not
Glossy?
textured.
Oh, yeah.
They're not really
They're
glossy.
smooth.
They're smooth,
Smooth.
no texture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we both chose different ones. I chose the wallflower one. If you can see that, it's so pretty.
And I got abandoned. So I'm
Very
working
fun.
with the 8x8.
And I'm working with 12 by 12. And we'll see what we create today.
Yes.
We have a lot of people here from all over: Wisconsin, Florida, Michigan, Texas, Rhode Island, Northern Virginia. Hello,
Wow.
hello.
Hi from Michigan.
Yes, hello. We are finally starting to feel a little bit of spring.
Yep.
Which
And
I'm
even
excited
more
about.
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow
Tomorrow's-
and this weekend supposed to be up to 70.
Yep.
We've been kind of all over, like 40s, 60s, back to 30s. It's our fake spring.
Yep. It's the Michigan way.
It is the Michigan way. Okay, so let's get started.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing something in my art journal with the 12 by 12 paper.
And I'm going to make a little book. So there's so many of these papers that I just really, really like and was excited
I love
about.
that blue.
This one I was going to save for my cover.
Ooh, good idea.
So when I see a collection that I just really love everything and I can't just pick using a handful, I like to make a little book. So
Might as well.
I got started, so you can kind of see how it's coming together, but I'll show you how to do it. It's a really easy bookbinding technique.
Yeah. I think, the hard part about these paper packs is choosing what to use and when. They are also great. I am just trimming down my photos right now. I printed them out in black and white, which I think will look really nice with any of the papers I will choose. I don't know what paper to choose yet. We will get there.
And I'm starting, because this is 8x8 paper, so I'm just folding it in half. So it's 4x8. And I was happy with the size of
I love
this.
that. I love just simple things.
So-
Fold it, no measuring.
Yep. So if you wanted a different size, you could cut it down. If you wanted a bigger size, you could start with the 12 by 12 and do something different with it. But this just seemed easy, and I already liked it.
Yeah.
So
I like easy.
Yep. So I'm starting by folding all of these pages in half. And because there's 2 of every design, I'm making sure to flip them so then that way each page will be completely different.
Oh, right.
So like
it'll be like the inside.
Yep, this one's the inside of this one, so this next page with the same design, I will fold the other way.
Yeah. It was hard to choose which paper packs to use today. I like them all, but I'm just dropping things. I was really drawn to the wallflower one. I want to call it wildflower.
Yeah.
Wallflower.
Oh, I was super drawn to this one. This one was just instant. I was like, yep, I love that. That's the one I'm using.
Yeah. So I went to this one because there's a lot of greenery in here. Some yellows, a tiny bit splash of blue, and I'm ready for spring. So this is why I chose this one. So let's flip through it a little bit. The replacement blades for the trimmer I was just using. This guy. When will they be in stock? I don't know. I would have to...
Maybe. We could see, yeah.
Okay, Morgan is
We'll
going to
see
look
if
that up right now.
If we can find an answer. So, now that I got all of these folded in half, I want to make sure that they're really nicely flattened. And I saved off to the side my covers. Pick your favorite 2 for your covers.
Yes.
So those are
I
to the
love this
side.
texty paper. Oh, this is going to be a hard decision, you guys.
I really like that. I really like that. I really like that.
I really like everything. Ooh, look at these florals. Sorry, I'm just gonna take over the whole space.
I guess.
I'm just kind of giving you a little flip through as I try to decide here. What I
And
wanna use.
now to keep building on this block that I've started, but really, even if you didn't start with it, it's the same. I'm just going to take my glue and glue one page down on top of the other. And I chose to do this technique, one, because it's super easy.
I like easy.
And there's not like sewing and bookbinding rules or anything like that. It's literally just glue one page on top of the other.
Look at this greenery.
And also I get a full page on the inside of one design. So if I bound it by sewing, this would be broken up, so this page could be next to this page instead. Instead, it's
you get
all
a full page.
one full
like
page. So that's why I chose to bind it like
page.
this.
I'm just gonna take out a couple sheets that I love.
When I'm getting the next page ready, I like to just take a weight and set it on.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Ugh. Ooh, I like that green too.
Yeah, that's nice. There is a lot of nice ones in there.
Guys, this is hard. We'll see how far I get today. I was just planning to do one page in my art journal, but you know, if I can, I'll do more, but we'll see. I always get like optimistic of how much I can actually do.
Yep.
And then you get going, you're like, oh, well, that took an hour for one page.
Yep.
All right, so these are the papers I pulled out. I really love this blue. It's like a very light tealish. And the other side is like butterflies, a little bit of pink, greenery. So pretty. I actually pulled out two of those. I didn't even realize. And then this one.
And we gotta ask if we could
Oh, the
remind
names.
you the names. I just threw mine away. Let's see.
Take it out of the trash.
Mine is abandoned.
So yeah, she's doing the 8x8 abandoned. I'm doing the 12x12 wallflower. Not wildflower, as I keep wanting to say. Wallflower. Now, this is still in stock. Yours is still in stock. A lot of the 8x8s have been gone. They went really fast. There are just a couple. I think as of right now, all the 12x12s are still in stock. These have been going fast. So
yeah, we just got these in.
I mean, they were just live on Saturday.
Yeah.
Hasn't even been a week.
Crazy.
Yeah. Very popular. Okay. So this art journal, I didn't know what size to do. I just grabbed this one. This is from A House of Books. And I don't know. I love this one. You can see my other pages. The paper is not like super thick, but when I put this paper down on it, it will like make it more supportive.
I really like that one.
Now, what do I start with? That is the question.
I like that.
Should I start with this?
Oh, I like how this has the background of this.
Oh, I just noticed
so you could
that.
do both, like a double-sided thing.
Okay, do you guys see that?
Like put that on this
It's
page
more
and
faded.
that on this page.
Yes.
Not, I mean, do whatever is creative for you. But that's cool. That's calling for a double page spread.
Calling, yes. Brenda, you have to watch on replay. Yeah, the limited edition arrived to your home yesterday. Awesome. Yeah, let us know which one you got and what you plan to do with it. I can't wait to see everyone's ideas and what they're gonna do. Okay, so if I do this, we're just gonna make a little indent of where I need to cut it. That's how I measure things.
I like that you picked out the two pages like that worked like that.
Yeah, this is the back of it.
Oh,
that's why they probably coordinate.
Oh,
yeah.
Does that happen? Yes, look at that.
Oh.
So I bet you there's gonna be
all of them?
more pages because you get two of each design that you could definitely do some double page.
That's
layouts.
a really cool thing that we just discovered. Did not know that.
Oh,
I love that.
I need to do a double page layout now.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to use like the top half of this because I want that little bit of pink. And we just make a little fold down here where I want to cut it. super professional measuring style here.
See, I love it when designers just really think things out.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
Like incorporate some of that front to the back.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that side. And then we're just going to use that to measure this. So they're the same. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where I'm going from here from using this paper, but I'm excited that the designs match.
Every once in a while, I make sure to put this book like faced towards me so I can make sure I'm not gluing these at a slant or anything, because that could easily happen. Like, I want to make sure everything is nice and square. I keep smushing this down.
I'm keeping all my scraps, you guys. These are, we don't throw those away.
No.
No, those look good. All right, so now I have that here. I mean, really, I could do it either way. I could swap them and do it like that. I kind of like that, actually.
I'm trying to decide what page I want as my first page.
And then I'm going to distress the edges because it's just fun.
Yeah, and it really seems like these pages should be distressed.
They just should be distressed, yeah.
They have that look. Okay, I think this one I'm going to have as my first page, so I'll glue this on.
It also helps if, like, you cut anything crooked. Just distress it and it looks like you meant to do that.
Mm-hmm. I also plan to distress all my book pages.
Ooh, all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'll look cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, whenever there's certain collections where I just really feel like I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And Tim Holtz, whenever I'm using Tim Holtz,
yeah,
it really makes sense.
This looks good.
Yep. And like I said, if there's any not mistakes, imperfections, or not necessarily completely lined up, then you just can't tell.
Solves all your problems.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, distressed all those. I'm gonna go ahead and glue that on.
And with this, I think the distressing will help because I am gluing 2 pages together to make, like one page. So when you're flipping through this, you kind of have to, it feels like you're grabbing 2 pages when you are really flipping over one. So I think the distressing will just help make it more seamless as you're flipping through.
Oh, I really love this paper. This is so pretty.
It's really springy, and
it is springy.
That makes me happy.
I love spring. I love when, like, finally start hearing the birds out. Things start to get green. I mean, it's not green yet. We still have a lot of brown and mud right now, but there's like hope of it,
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's coming. Hopefully no more snowstorms, but I know I've lived in Michigan my whole life. I know it's a possibility. Sometimes we have snowstorms in like April, so I know it could still happen. That's why we keep our like ice scraper in our car until May. Like, I don't like to jinx anything. I like to keep it in there until I know for sure it's not going to be super snowy.
Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to let this sit under this weight for a little bit. I'm going to take one of these out. And actually, I'm also going to add some glue to the spine here to try to keep these pages all together.
Good idea.
So I'll add the glue first, and I really want to make sure this glue is getting down into these crevices.
So that's all I have planned, you guys.
I love it.
I don't know what else I'm doing here. We're gonna make it up as we go. I have some photos of my husband and I in New York this last summer. Such a fun time. It's been on my bucket list forever to go see New York City. Though if I were to do it again, I would go in the fall because it was so hot in July. We went for like our anniversary, so July. But yeah, I'm not sure yet what we're doing here. I could do like two and two. I don't know.
Let's see. If I had wax paper or something, I would put some of that on here so it doesn't stick. But maybe I can make it work with just this plastic. I don't know. I'll try that. And hopefully that weighs that down enough. Do I sit on it?
Do I sit on it?
I'm gonna sit on it. And
guys, we have a lot of great unique techniques here.
Unique techniques. I'm gonna put it in the middle of my chipboard.
Oh,
like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna sit on it. So if I'm a little taller,
because you're not tall enough.
I don't know. That seemed like a really good weight that I didn't have to get up and grab. I had it.
I love it.
I had that weight with me.
It works.
Can I have the cutter? And while I'm waiting for the weight to happen, I'm going to make the covers. So I know the paper is 4 by 8, and I want my cover to be a little bit bigger than that, but just a hair.
Just hair.
Because you know like how the covers are
yeah,
just
you
a little
want
bit...
to be a little bit over.
So I'm going to just add 1/8 of an inch. So it'll be 4 1/8. Does that look good?
Michelle says she never takes her ice scraper out. Yes. You don't want to jinx it, right?
No.
I'm going to actually add a little bit of white texture paste just because it was out and it seems like fun. So I'm going to do that.
When I'm cutting it to 4, I think I'm actually going to add only a 16th because
you're saying too many.
I only want it hanging over on where the pages flare out.
Oh, okay.
And then when I cut it to the 8, that side I'll have going to the 1/8.
No,
I can. So right now I'm cutting it at 4 1/16.
Sounds good. Ooh, I like how that turned out. Let me show you a close up of that. Isn't that pretty? I just love white texture paste over like pattern paper. I think it just looks so nice. It doesn't look cluttery, you know, it just adds just a little bit of something to it. And you really can do it with like any stencil. This is from Stamperia, a little bit older one. And I love it. And this is a brand new texture paste I just opened today, and I love it. Like it's so like clean and creamy. It's not like crusty and dry.
We're used to the crusties.
Yeah. And like almost gone, you're like scraping it out, and like, you know, I'm just opening up a new one today because the other ones were almost gone. Like very scrapey. Like that. So I just added some there, and now I'm going to go over to my butterfly side and add a little bit over here. Probably like that texty stuff. I like that. This is just so creamy. I want to texture paste everything today.
If you have a trimmer that trims chipboard, that would be more helpful. But
yeah.
If not, I've just go over this a lot of times.
Yeah.
Just go back and forth and then flip it over and cut from the other side.
Do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Especially just when you don't want to get up.
Yep.
Get something else.
And this one, I'm going to cut it at 8 1/8. Let me make sure I like the look of that buffer.
I
think that's good.
So that just added just a little bit of whiteness. Do you still have the stencil bath over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So we like to have a stencil bath out. It's just like a little bucket of water. That way you don't have to clean your stencils right away if you're in the middle of something.
Like a live class.
Yeah. Because you don't want texture paste to dry in there. It will be harder to get off later. I mean, you can still get off. But I don't like scrubbing things. I don't like scrubbing. So I just throw in some water, soak it.
A lot of stencils would just ruin it.
Yeah, we have a lot of like stained stencils, but they
stains
work.
Okay,
they work fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with stains. But yeah, once it's chunky and then you can't get the chunk off.
Oh, yeah. Then it's just more of a distressed stencil. I'm trying to get the dryer here.
All right, and then with this, oh, I wasn't thinking because of this paper now isn't big enough to wrap around here because I made it 8 1/8.
Oh. So what do
I'll
you
have
do now?
to think about, I think I might just wrap it with some black paper and then put this over it.
Yeah, that'd be okay.
And I think that's...
It wouldn't be that noticeable.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So
I probably don't have black paper over here.
Nope.
Gotta go get that. If you don't put your texture paste on too thick, it doesn't take that long to dry, which I like, because I don't have patience for things to dry. It's already pretty much dry to the touch. Yeah.
Nice.
I like that.
Okay. So if you did want your design to fully wrap around your book, cut your pages to be even like 7 or 7.5 inches tall, and you should be fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it'll work out and be totally
I'm
fine.
getting warm now.
Yeah.
Woo! Well, from the dryer and the lights.
Yeah.
Crafting. Getting warm. Okay. So I didn't know what ephemera to use with this collection because, you know, this is just paper packs.
Mm-hmm.
What do I use? So I grabbed some of the new 49 Market, the One Perfect Day collection, and it's very like vintagey, soft, and I think it will work well with my paper. So I have the die cuts and the chipboard words. Now it's not like a wedding page, but there are useful things in here about, you know, husband, wife, or something. I don't know. 2 hearts, 1 journey.
Ooh.
Key to my heart. Love vibes only. Oh, that's cute. So there's little things in here that you can still use, even if it's not a wedding. It's a pretty versatile collection.
So I stuck this down. If you were doing this with a larger piece of paper, you would do this same technique. So I stuck it down and made sure I can see how much of a border I've got there.
Ooh, I always love these like ticket pieces. I just love
This is like a 3/4 inch-ish border.
adventure. That's perfect. New York was an adventure. An adventure of walking. So much walking. Best day.
There. So I have a border all the way around, and like I said, it's around 3/4 inch. And now I will wrap it around my edges. To start, I'm going to clip off these corners, and I want to save, I don't want to clip all the way to where the board is. I want to save a little bit of room so that I can cover that. And I also like to round it a bit, so it's not just a straight cut, it's rounded, just so I can make sure that it's fully covered. But yeah, you can see I've got a little bit of space here that I didn't cut. So I'll do that to all my corners. Always helps if I close an eye.
Close one eye. I think I'm going to use this pinkish here to back this photo. So you're hugging the... You're just like hugging this.
Make sure I don't lose it. You ever do that where you're like, I don't want to lose these scissors. I'm going to put it in my lap. And then you're like...
And then you still look all over.
Where's my scissors?
Yes.
Okay. So, there we go. I love making books.
Yes. You've probably made a lot.
I've made
in
a
the
lot of
last
books.
few years.
Yeah. I really like it. And especially, like I said, when there's a collection that I love all of the papers.
You can't just choose a couple
I love
pieces.
a book. And I feel like books are things like, you just put them on the bookshelf and they look good.
And they look pretty.
I
and
like
then you're
it.
like, I made that.
Yeah.
I made that
I
whole
think
book.
it's so cool.
Yeah.
So when I'm folding over these flaps, I am starting with, if you do this side, next I want to do the side across from it. So you don't want to work in a circle. You want to, if you start here, then go here. I could also start over here and then go over here. But so you need to
Opposite?
glue down the opposite side.
Yeah, okay.
That'll just keep everything nice and even for you.
Yeah, I usually forget that. And then I'm always like, this one keeps coming up.
So I'll add my glue, and I want to make sure I get glue on this board, on the edge of it, so it'll have some nice coverage. Rubbing it on whatever helps. Make sure you get fully adhered before I press it down.
Okay. This is a nice greenery photo mat for that one. And pinkish one for this one. Like those. So I'm just like using the scrap papers that I cut up. So
Perfect.
I'll use this one too because it's the same thing.
I like the flowers.
Yes. So springy.
Yeah.
So nice. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just using this to size it because I don't like to measure. Put it in here.
Okay. Now that I have these two sides, oh, can I have the? Nope. I just need this.
Oh. Yes, you can have that.
A bone
folder,
or what else are they called?
I don't know.
Card. One of these
things.
Bone folder.
I don't know what else you call it. Bone folders.
I don't know, but
why is it called a bone folder?
Because they used to be made out of bone.
Oh.
Actual bone.
Wow.
You can still get the expensive ones like that.
Oh.
Yeah. So take your bone folder, and what I'm going to do, let's see if you can see it, is I'm just going to tuck in around here this little corner. Just it gets a little tuck and a little fold over. Now it's probably hard because it's black on black here.
Yeah.
But all I did was I took it and folded it over. So it's flat. There, I can try to show you again. Take this over and just folded it flat. And it'll just make this corner look really nice when I fold up these other sides.
So, yeah, my texture paste is all dry. You see I added it to that corner, kind of up here, a little bit right there, and down here. I don't know, I kind of tend to go to corners if I don't really have a plan. It kind of just like draws your eyes in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I just made that up. Sounded good to me. Now I have all my photo mats. I'm going to distress them with my distress tool that I lost. Oh, here it is. It's very easy to lose.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love this tool. We don't ever put it away.
No,
it's
I know.
always right here.
And
we have two of them.
We each have to have our own.
We can't share these.
Because there's so many times where I'm waiting for the distress tool.
So it comes like in a pack, like of the Sizzix tools. I don't know what it's called, but
I know whenever I've searched Sizzix distress tool on our site, it'll pop up for you.
And yeah, you can use scissors. I've used scissors in a pinch, but I tend to like cut myself.
It takes longer and it's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's the Sizzix multi-tool.
Sizzix multi-tool, if you're curious. Yeah.
Big fan. Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
We've been using ours for years.
And we've like never had to replace the head.
No.
Because I think you can replace it, right? Or no?
I know. Yeah, you can.
Or just get a new one.
You can pop it off.
Yeah.
I don't know if they sell replacements.
Or just a new one.
Because we've never had to look it up.
We've never had to do that. Even after using it for years.
Okay, I think this is going to look good. So
I like that. Problem solving.
yes.
Black.
So that is one side, and I need to do the other side. And yes, I am still sitting on the text block.
If you're wondering.
Yep.
I probably should have sat on it.
I know.
It had more weight to me.
Look how much our height difference is. I already am quite a bit taller.
Yes.
And
I'm carrying a lot of extra. I'm like 32 weeks pregnant now, so I have a lot of extra belly on me. Baby and all the
some
things.
baby.
Got some baby in there.
Baby to weigh down my book.
Yeah. Stressed all those. Good. Now, glue them all. And then we'll figure out placement. Because I still don't know, I'm not quite sure about placement yet. But sometimes you just have to do what you know. Like, okay, I know for sure I'm doing this. So just go ahead and glue that down while you're thinking of it.
And then I'm just repeating. Same steps. Let me know if you have any questions about any of these steps. Can I have the trimmer?
Yes, the Tim Holtz Abandoned and Wallflower papers, yes. I'm using the 12 by 12. Jess has the 8 by 8, which they're both in stock right now, as of right now.
Yep.
But all of them are so pretty. Like vintagey or more, some of them are more colorful. Like that one is
very colorful. That's why it popped out so much to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really want to use that. Again, I'm cutting off my corners. I would say the part that I left here in the corner, because like I said, you don't want to cut all the way to the corner. It's about 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little less. Really, it should be as thick as your board for this little gap that I'm leaving.
Oh, I see.
Just so you make sure that it's nicely covered. Okay, that's good. And this time, just to show that you can do the long sides first, I'll do the long side. Before adding glue, I like to just fold it all over.
I'm gonna scooch this into view. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this? They kind of all look very similar, but they're not. They're different.
Are they?
Yes. This one I'm on this side of him, and this one I'm on this side.
But these three are all the same time.
We're at the same, up on that high building.
Just pick two. So that one makes sense because it's a different place, but all of these are the same.
But they're different.
I feel like these two especially are very same.
The difference.
I like.
Well, I'll put it on that much.
There's differences, but.
I'm gonna put them like this.
Well, if I was just saying, if you felt like too many, there are too many.
There's not too many. I'm doing 2 and 2.
I am a fan of having a lot of photos on a page.
2 and 2. Something.
Okay.
I don't know. Do I want to like separate them more, or do I want to like kind of overlap?
I would say
I
this
like
page separate more, and then that page I want to see more of the background.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because I like it.
I could separate them more.
But this page,
do something
because
like
the background's more of a repeated pattern,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to see it all.
Do a little something like that. Keep some visual space in here, maybe, and like overlap these, something like that. I don't know. Making this up as I go. And then my title, my adventure title, which goes really well with that. Somewhere up there. Kind of should probably pick out what else I want. I also have the laser cuts too. Oh, these are so pretty. Just leaves and florals. You can never have too many of those.
And so one thing with these collections is that it's just the paper. It doesn't come with any collections. So, yeah, if you want a collection with this
How many times can you say collection?
This collection.
8 times and then some.
Oh, man. But
collection.
that collection does look really good.
The
with
One Perfect Day from 49 and Market. And also their travel one would go well too.
I grabbed the Wanderlust Explorer from 49 and Market because I think it works really well with the Abandoned collection.
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 When you're describing that, I'm like, you're
I know,
saying
I said
collection
it a
lot
lot.
of times. That's okay. You guys know what we mean, right?
It's a collection, and you're pairing it with another collection.
So I'm gonna grab out some of these leaves. I really like the leaves. I'm a sucker for leaves. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what, I'm scrapbooking. Like,
I know.
I don't care where we are. If there's leaves or not, I'm putting leaves on there.
Yep. Same. Leaves and flowers.
Leaves and flowers. You
I
can't have too
want
many.
leaves and flowers on everything.
Yes. Even some of like winter layouts.
Yes.
Like, sure, I'll still use it.
Yes.
I don't care.
That's why I love it when winter collections include florals or
like in that same color palette.
Yes.
And yeah. Okay, see? Because look at these leaves. They just kind of
Perfect.
pop. Yeah. I like them.
they pair really nicely.
Yeah.
And that's why those laser cuts from Wonderlust, they also have flowers. So
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I was happy
I think
to see
pretty
that.
much all 4.99 Market have flowers of some kind, don't they?
I don't know.
Most of them.
I think a lot of them do. I don't think I'd say all of them.
I like it.
I don't think Rust and Rugs do.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I got those. Let's check on what I've been sitting on.
Was that comfortable? Sit on that
I mean,
that
it's
whole
not
time?
bad. It's not as good as my squishy chair, but it wasn't bad. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's flat. Okay, nice.
So great technique for bookbinding.
That's
Just sit on it.
that was a good technique, and
Mhm.
because I had it between all of this chipboard, it didn't warp or anything.
Oh yeah, the chipboard helps. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, this is a really cute tag.
This is still wet, my glue on the spine. So I'm just going to hit that with the heat tool. Speed it up a little bit. Man, that made that really flat.
It did. That's good.
And that'll be good when I start binding it. That's easier to work with.
Right. I have all my leaves. And now I'm kind of going through picking out other pieces I want to use, like cute tags. I think I would just want to layer things a little bit more. Oh, this is cute too. Happiness is. And then I could put adventure underneath it. Happiness is adventure.
Cute.
There's my title. Love it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan when you don't have to work super hard for a title.
Yes, I love it when it's just there.
I like most of my
Aren't they so
titles.
cute? These
Or
are like
struggle.
they're like little circles and hearts and stripes and polka dots. These are cute. So, like I said, it is like a wedding collection, but it is
you can make it
versatile.
work.
You can pick and choose what you use. Like anniversary, this would be so cute for anniversary. Which actually, this is what it is.
And
This is
really,
the anniversary trip.
Even just like all the florals, like
Yeah.
what you're saying, you can do florals on any
all
collection.
things grow better with love. Perfect for spring.
Oh yeah, that is
Love
nice.
it.
Okay, this is a little damp yet,
It's a forever kind of thing.
but I'm going to start distressing.
I just like all these little words.
I'm not going to distress it a ton because I don't want to be doing it forever and ever, but just a little bit.
Just a little bit ever.
Just a little ever.
A little ever.
One ever.
I found another tag. Okay. So now kind of decide where I'm going to layer things. I don't want it to look too cluttery, but also I just like to give it some interest over there. So I kind of like that. And the pinks go really well with this paper because there's just a hint of pink in there.
Mm-hmm.
Which I like that Tim Holtz did that. As I'm sure it's not his favorite color. He's
Pink?
more grungy.
Yeah.
Browns, and so I'm glad that some of these papers do have pink. Which is more my style. Okay, let's see, I have a tag. I can kind of scooch somewhere. Maybe even like the circle.
So like here's an example of a page. It's not too bad, but you see there's a little bit of orange overlapping with the blue. So you can just tell that it's 2 pages that I glued together. But after I distress it, it really knocks that orange down, and it just looks like that's how it's supposed to be.
Also, don't be afraid to tear things. You know, this tag I want to use, but I don't need the whole thing. I just really want this part. So I could use this somewhere else. So I'm just going to glue a little bit of that. And I'm going to put it kind of down here somewhere. I kind of like to do opposites a lot of times. So if I'm doing something over here on the top left, on this page, I'll do it on the bottom right. I don't know. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, some balance.
A little bit of balance. Let's see. I actually think I might want to flip these. Or actually, I don't really know. We'll see. Still working on this.
There's always moving around.
There's always moving around. I could put a circle there. Kind of like that. Circle underneath.
Okay, I got one side done. Just flipping through like this, I think, is kind of fast. And also, it is easier to distress when it's 2 pages glued together because it's so thick.
Yeah.
It doesn't wobble on me.
Right. Ooh, this tag too. That's cute. I'm gonna use that on top. Okay, I think I'm gonna put down my photos. Can you hand me the dots? So if you guys have seen these before, they were out of stock for like a year. Like we could not get them back in stock because they were not manufacturing them for some reason. I don't remember. But they are back. Foam dots. They are amazing. I don't know, just I find them faster than like our foam just regular tape. They go on so easily, and then there's like the little tabbies. Little tabbies to get them off. And I've missed them. It's been at least a year since we've had these in stock.
Cherry tape foam dots.
Cherry tape foam dots. Oh, so happy.
Yeah, I did miss them. I really like our cherry foam. And the dots.
I'm just gonna dot all of these at once. Apparently I missed a whole section. Do you ever do that? You're just like going to town and then you're like, oh, whoops.
Oh, see,
Back
I was
to
wondering who always is doing that.
Mate. Sometimes I'm not paying attention and then I'm like, just grabbing them. And then we just take off the tabs, and they come off so easily.
And I like the size of them. I feel like a lot of dots are pretty small.
Oh, yeah. These are perfect for, like, photos.
Or embellishments.
Yeah. Or sometimes I'll cut them in half if I need to.
Yeah.
And they still work.
Yeah. For photos, I like using the foam tape.
Yeah.
But yeah, I use those a lot for
I'm so really
embellishments.
bad with
topping
foam
it.
tape. Like I'll eyeball it out, put it on there, like, oh, too much. Take it off. So that's why these were like meant for me.
No
for people who
eyeball
just
measuring.
eyeball it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew, okay, so you can see the difference. This is a side I distressed. I distressed this side, and I haven't done this side yet.
Make sure it's straight. I think that's straight.
I think it's a cool look.
Yeah, I like it.
But you can tell I didn't distress like the last 1/4 inch
Oh.
of a lot of these pages.
Yeah.
Because that's where I started. That's okay. Just go back.
I thought maybe I can make more than one page. No.
No.
Well, I'm making a double page. That's 2 pages. But I definitely will be using this paper pack for like a lot of projects.
Yeah. I want to
Sure.
definitely make a 12 by 12
Oh,
double
yeah.
page
Yes.
layout with it. after seeing how the pages work out like that.
Okay, now I forgot how I had these. Well, actually, I don't really need this dot here because it's overlapping my other photo. So we're just gonna peel that guy off. Use that another time. I keep missing the trash cans, so there's like a lot of little...
I know, I keep
Things on the
feeling
floor.
things hit my foot, and I'm like,
I
yep.
tried. Okay, I kind of want to make sure I have enough room for my title. So we're just gonna put it there. And there. Eyeball it. And happiness is... Oh, you can't even see it. Well, here we go. Happiness is adventure.
Flipping through all of these pages, this makes me so happy.
Yeah.
They're so pretty. See, I would use a book like this, like as a art journal, and then so on the pages I might do a little mixed media or something,
Yeah.
or really I could just start layering up and put in a photo or
Right.
tickets on tags or whatever.
Whatever you want, yeah.
Okay. There. Did all my distressing. Yay. And now I can glue on my covers or get closer to that point.
Yeah. Cheryl says she likes the look of the distress look. Tim Holtz distress tool is awesome. Yeah. Love all the distress.
I'm going to... Can I have the trimmer?
No, I don't have... Oh, it's right there.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't have it.
Okay. This I'm going to cut. Oh.
We'll just
To 8.
scooch that.
And I'm doing that, so cut this a little smaller. So I have, this is just some extra support for my spine. So I cut it to 8 so it will go across this. And this glue is, I feel like, mostly dry, but I'm going to add another layer.
I'm going to start adding in some of my leaves. I also have like itty bitty white flowers. Aren't those cute?
You could also do this step with some fabric.
You're getting
fabric.
all your distressedness on mine. I'm like, what is all that?
I
on
did
here?
just do a lot of distressing.
Yeah, well, it's all on here now.
Actually, I think I'm gonna go get a ribbon. I'll be back.
Ooh, ribbon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have this little, it says it's a forever kind of thing. Isn't that cute? And then Forever Mine. Again, super cute. And now I don't know exactly where I want them, but I want some words over here somewhere because balance. Maybe just, maybe there. I like it there.
Because this is the step when I would put in a bookmark.
Oh.
If you want a bookmark.
Getting fancy over there.
Yeah. So I'll see, maybe this gold. That matches with my cover.
Sometimes I like to put things that are, even though they're horizontal, I will just go vertical because it's okay. No rules. And I like to just kind of like layer something like that.
You could do black.
I'm going to put a little leaf right there.
Or I could do navy.
Ooh.
Navy, gold, or black.
Ooh. That's hard. The black would look really good.
I think,
I
yeah.
like the gold.
The gold pops. The black would blend in and look good with any page.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any opinions?
I feel like black or gold. The navy,
Yeah, the navy
is
gets
not
lost a
quite the right blue.
Because a lot of these, I think, either would look good.
Yeah.
Here's my cover. What do you think?
Yeah.
Black? Navy.
Black or navy? Both good.
We got a gold.
Oh, we got a
we
black.
got one black
We got
and one
one
gold.
You guys.
One more.
2
Another
golds.
gold. Okay.
Give you another few seconds.
5.
Put your vote in.
Gold. Okay, we got 3 golds.
3 golds. Okay. 2 gold.
And I'm using a We Are ribbon cutter. And it leaves a nice cut
On the ribbon.
on the ribbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know if I've ever
doesn't
used
fray.
this before.
I use it quite a bit. Like
Yeah.
anytime I use ribbon, I try to cut it with this. All I do, it's got a battery in there. You just smush it on there, and it just cuts through it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't take too long.
Mm.
And then that's it. Make sure to turn it off. But it leaves it because it kind of melts it,
like, yeah.
so it doesn't
won't
fray. So this side I did it.
Mm.
This side I didn't, and you can see it's doing this thing.
Oh yeah, that's not
That's
good.
icky.
No one wants that.
Nobody wants that in their book. It
No.
just makes it not fancy. This is the side I'm gluing in here, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, the glue I added a few minutes ago is drying. More layers of glue on the spine doesn't hurt anything though. But I'm going to add some more. And I want to make sure, I guess I want this to come out the bottom a little bit. So I'll glue in this much of the ribbon. Place that there.
Still just adding my leaves. And just tucking them.
Got
Whatever.
a question for what's your paste and stencil?
Oh. So I used Ranger texture paste. My favorite is the opaque matte. So just a nice white dries matte. And then the stencil I used, I don't have it out right now, but it's from Stamperia. It's an older one. I don't know if that's in stock or not. But it has like some writing on it and some dots on it. Really any stencil looks great with this nice white. And I really like the look of white texture paste over pattern paper. Gives a little interest and not make it so busy. So I like a good white. Okay, still adding leaves. Still adding leaves. How many leaves are too many?
You can add a lot of leaves before it's too many.
Yeah,
leaves.
I don't know. I might be getting close here to
To the max?
the max.
Okay.
And then I have these hearts and circles that I'm also going to add. Aren't they just so cute?
So right now I'm debating a little bit. A lot of times on the spine, having some fabric is nice because it you can bend fabric a lot more than you can with paper, and it doesn't wear out. This is kind of thick though because it's canvasy, but I might just go for it.
Leaves. Oh, I'm going to do flower.
Yeah, I'll just go for it.
I like the look of fabric too, Anna.
Yeah. Well, and then the other thing I was debating is if I wanted my book to have a headband, which is like the part of the book, it's usually striped, but it just kind of buffers over the pages.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll throw one in. You guys talk.
Throw it in.
You guys talk me into it. All I need is a little piece. And really, I would want the headband, I believe, on the inside. This. I don't know, I'd have to look at a book. And I just want it this is like canvas, like cotton canvas. I don't know if it will cut good.
Oh. Well, might as well try.
Yeah, we'll
See
see.
what happens.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay. What else does this need? You know what it needs is splatters.
Yeah, it kind of gets a little smoky.
I need some
Ooh,
splatters on
smoky smelling.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah.
Burn
That's
smell.
just gonna start a fire.
So don't do
Okay, I'm
that.
gonna put this outside.
Oh, wow.
Ugh. Sorry. Okay, don't use this.
What not to do? Only use it with
cottony.
only use it with ribbon.
Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause the
hopefully we
ribbon-
don't like set off the fire alarm.
Should I crack the door?
Maybe. It's nice out, right? So
Just up for a little bit.
we like to try things so that you don't have to at home.
Yeah. Don't try that one.
Don't try that one at home. Okay, so I'm gonna make some splatters. So I'm gonna use that palette and this texture paste, and I'm gonna put some water in it and make a nice little concoction to splatter. Sometimes if I feel like my project just needs a little something,
Mm-hmm.
splatters.
It's just a little splatter.
Mhm.
And this headband, I'm cutting it to be the exact same width of my pages. And it's just a small piece like this.
Oh, this.
You can buy like actual, and it's called headband, like bookbinding headband. If you want to look super official.
You should also use
But
a
this
clean
works.
palette, not such a dirty palette. I'm picking up some other colors. Okay.
And I'm just going to glue this down. So the side that has this loop, like the side that looks nicer, that's the side I'll stick out. And you want it sticking out just a little bit from your pages.
Covering my photos.
Hopefully y'all are following okay. But it's just like that.
Down there more.
It's just a little bloop.
Okay. Should have did this on a clean palette. I'm picking up some other colors on here. I don't even know what I'm picking up. Okay. Splatter, splatter.
Weird. I don't think I've used the palette since yesterday. I feel like everything should be dry.
Well, I'm putting water on it, so.
Yeah, but once it's dry,
Oh.
it should be good.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. And then stick this on. And actually, I'm putting this on the other side of my ribbon. So this is in between the book and the ribbon. And then I'll re-glue down my ribbon for like the third time.
Third time.
I think you could also do it the other way. I'd have to look at some books and see how they do it.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, if you look at a book, especially a nicer book, you'll see what I'm talking about with the little headband piece. Okay. Now, I'll do a layer. Do I want this? Or do I want this? This really isn't the right fabric for this because it's so thick.
It looks nice though.
It does look nice though.
I like the natural look
I know.
to it.
But it's okay. I'll just go for it because it's here. I mean, ideally, I'd just go for like a regular cotton something.
And don't put it in a ribbon cutter.
And don't put it in a ribbon cutter. Stinking. And this will just allow the book to fold and bend for years and years without any problems. It's good. Okay. And I'll glue this down. I'll just add the glue on this part.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys up close. I think this is done.
Done?
So we have yes.
Uh-oh.
And so you can see my texture paste in there, my splatters, lots of layering going on. Oh, I just put my elbow in glue. That's nice. And then here's this side. Splatters, layering. I like to put like that little circle and like in the middle of my leaves, layered it over that tag. Lots of layers. My title, Happiness is Adventure. Very fun. I can start another page.
Yeah, maybe, because I would like to
Okay.
finish this. I'm not too far from finishing,
Okay.
but just so you guys can see the whole process.
I'm gonna go with, I got out this paper earlier.
Love it.
I love this greenery. So, gonna use that. And I don't know what else.
Okay, now I got that, and that's solid.
I should probably use the back side of this,
Okay.
right? Because it coordinates.
Yeah? Are you gonna do a double page?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think I'll take that long.
Oh, no, I want to use this. The words. Love
Okay.
it.
Now, oh, wait a second. Did I put this? I did. I put this bookmark upside down. Okay. Oh, make sure you check which way your book goes.
How do you know
I
if
think
it's-
everything is
does it,
still
why does
wet
it
enough.
matter if it's upside
because
down?
some of these pages have
oh,
text.
The book was upside down.
So if you were doing this with just white paper, it wouldn't matter. But because this has some text on it and an obvious up and down, I don't want the bookmark to be coming out of the bottom.
Yeah.
But luckily I caught it,
Caught it in time.
and my glue is still wet. So we're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna grab measurements here. Paper cutter. Paper cutter. Whoop.
So would you guys try making a book?
Yeah.
And really, I am doing extra steps here. You could just do, like how I had with this text block, just all of the pages glued together back to back,
Mhm.
and then stick your covers on, glue those on. I just figured I'd show how to make it fancy.
Yeah, she's fancy like that.
Yeah, I like the extra steps. I do something easy when you can make
Yeah.
it complicated. That's the story of my life. Then I'll glue this on. Make sure you don't over.
Well, we got one yes. Yes. You're going to try it? Awesome.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm just going to flip the page. And oops, I cut a little bit too short. That's okay. Now I'm going to have just a nice little edge, which is fine because I'm going to distress it.
And
Sometimes I kind of like that, like a little border
yeah,
around.
yeah,
Mhm,
I like a little
mhm.
border.
So I just meant to do that.
That's what's happening with my book here.
Yeah.
I got a nice little black border around it. Okay, there we go. I'm making sure it's even on both sides, and I want it flat against the text block in the back. So that's all flat.
This paper just makes me so happy. Like, it's
Yeah, it's
just
pretty.
spring.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's so lovely. Okay, so I distressed that, and then I'm going to glue that down.
And I'm just gonna clamp this in my legs for a minute.
Use what you have.
Use your body to your advantage.
Body crafting.
Yes.
Follow us for more techniques. Try to get it straight. We'll see. We'll see. But see, I distressed it, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Like that. And then, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll put some of this on this side and just see what happens. I might as well do a double page. I mean, I don't got it here.
Made it this far.
Made it this far. Probably should have measured this before, but that's okay. prepared.
See, you can start to see how official and book-like this is
Oh,
becoming.
yeah, look at that. Very official. I lost my marker.
Now I'm going to cut down these. I'm still kind of debating. I might just cut them 4. Do I want it 4 inches? We have a ruler. We do.
We do have a ruler and I like never use it.
Yeah.
Just eyeball it.
I do enjoy an
I can still
eyeballing.
smell that smoke from
Yeah, I do too.
the burnt cotton.
I'm gonna just do
I'm gonna distress
4.
this.
So really, I could have used another page in my book because I only ended up using one of these.
Oh, true. Well,
But-
just use it for something else.
Yep, use it for something else. It is my favorite after all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I also need to decide. I got this. This is what is this?
I don't know.
This is canvas tape
Oh.
from Dina Wakely.
Oh.
And you can paint it. So that's
I've
what
never used that before.
I like it. I've
Ooh.
used it for books and such a bit, and even as an embellishment in your in whatever.
I could just see like a strip of it down something.
Yeah.
Like a layout
Yep.
or art journal. Yeah, that's fun.
Actually, what I should have done something else too. Guys. Well, do I want to take these off? Kinda.
What
I
are
might,
you doing
I
now?
might just save a little bit. I don't know. So I could also just leave it like that and that would look fine. But that wasn't what my plan was. Okay, I'm gonna just take it off. Hopefully you're not following along step by step and you can see what I'm doing and don't do it like that.
Do it in real time.
Yes.
Even though we're live.
Yes.
If you're watching live. Yeah.
Okay, so what I wanted... Okay, I'll leave that over there. First, I'm going to cut this, and I did want to paint this. I could do just black. I could do a little distressing. I'll try to make it quick. Okay, got this.
I'm gonna do a little more white texture paste on here. I have this circle stencil. I cannot tell you who it's from. Do you remember?
That looks like Sizzix.
Oh, yeah, it
Like
does
one
look
of
like
one
Sizzix.
of their
Mhm.
like it comes in a kit with
Like a
a stamp.
yeah. So really, a lot of companies do make really nice stencils. Just go with whatever designs you like.
Yep.
I love circle design, so like, yeah, if a company comes out with circle design, I'm probably gonna use it. Okay, so I'm gonna maybe I'll just kind of do. Oh, it says Sizzix right on there.
Oh, nice.
It's very faint. It's like etched in there.
Yep.
Okay, so we're just gonna do kind of this whole page. So I will line that up. Get that out there. It's a very clean stencil, as you can see. There's blue on there. I wonder if this blue is going to come off. I don't know what it is.
Hopefully it's just paint that's dried. Okay.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna just go with this being just black.
Okay.
I brought stencils and stuff if I wanted to distress it, but I think this book is gonna have so much that the spine can be calm.
Yeah. Yep. And black will look nice.
And black will
Yeah.
look nice.
I'm going to keep my layer kind of thin because I don't want it to take forever to dry.
And I've decided to glue these on first.
I like how that looks. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
I like it. And then I'm going to add just a little bit to this side. Not a lot because I don't want to cover up my really pretty greens. So maybe kind of in this corner a little bit. Try not to get this on I have a big old pile of ephemera over here. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of line it up there. And just a nice light layer there.
Centering this, laying it
Okay.
down.
You put that in the stencil bath. Thank you. And closing this. You don't want to keep your texture paste open too long. It will dry out.
That's always a bummer.
That's always a bummer.
Because it does last for a long time.
It does.
If you keep it closed.
You can even, like, I've heard some people put saran wrap, like, on it first and then put the lid on. So it's, like, extra tight, and you can, like, kind of push it down in there a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I could
So
see
that
that,
could work.
especially once you get to, like, the very bottom where there's just a little bit in there and a lot of air.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now what am I doing? Good question. Good question. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing. Got some frames. Do something with these frames. These are cute. Little something like that. Isn't that cute?
Okay. Where's my this?
Where's my this?
I need this to be dry.
Maybe I want to put some words on here. I don't know. 2 hearts, 1 journey. Ooh, sweet moments. See, a lot of these are so versatile.
Mm-hmm.
A tale of 2 souls.
And also the colors.
I do love the colors. Like,
Those can be
they're
used for a lot.
neutral with just like pops of whatever color this is. Like, what would you call this?
That color. That looks like a burnt orange.
Burnt orange? Or it's not very orangey though. It's like a copperish almost.
Yeah.
And then there's like more of like a darkish pinkish. I'm really good at describing these colors, but I love them. They go so well with everything.
So for
I'm gonna use
this,
this. All things grow better with love with my springy page. Perfect.
okay, now with this, I'm going to tuck my bookmark in one of these pages so it's not in my way. And right now, I'm just trying to line this up. I'll put this in the center. I don't want to fully put this down yet because I'll have to take it back off. But it's just to get an eyeball, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I'll add some glue. Although this is adhesive tape, I just like to really make sure.
Yeah, make sure it's secure.
So I'm adding some extra glue.
I'm gluing these frames down. So yeah, I'm doing this page, no photos on here, just kind of going with ephemera. Oh, Tim mentioned the plastic wrap with texture paste. I've tried it and it seems to help. Oh, good, good. Yeah, I couldn't remember who was talking about that. I guess Tim suggested that.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then I
good.
just stuck I started with my back cover. I stuck it down, made sure I could turn it, and it felt all good. And now I'll do the same to my back cover.
Is that straight? I think so. So it does say best day ever right there, but I'm going to cover that up with all things grow better with love. Because it's spring and growth, and that just goes better with my spring page.
There we go. And I'll add some glue here because I'm going to fold over these parts. Fold over.
Does it still smell like smoke in here?
Smoke?
Did you smell it?
No.
We just burned a little something.
I heard when we were driving, don't use the tool with this.
So we were using this,
Uh-huh.
and like it kind of melts the ends of ribbon.
Right, yeah.
So we used cotton just to see what would happen. It burns it.
It burns.
It burns. Smoke everywhere. We're like,
There
oh
we go.
dear.
So you want to have your the whole shell, the whole outside, completely done before
Wow.
gluing in the text
Yeah,
black.
yeah.
So I have my text black completely done and this completely done, and now I can
That's why
glue
the
it down.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, maybe they got too hot.
I was also
That's
feeling
cute.
hot, so the door open does feel nice.
Yeah. Yes, it is a nice day today.
Yeah.
Gotta have that.
And
Oh,
this is my last step.
are you sure? You just keep adding stuff, so I don't.
I
know
didn't
if
decorate the
believe you.
cover. The cover's not decorated yet,
Yeah.
but at least the whole everything else is good. And really, I wouldn't even have to decorate this cover.
Yeah.
You know, especially not until I really know what
This
I'll
is
do with
so
the book.
pretty. This wedding dress is just wow. Look at that. It's just so pretty. Ugh. Oh, here's some more frames I could have used. Darn. Nice circle frames. Maybe I could still use that. Is that too many frames? Nah. You could never have too many, right? I'm gonna add that on. Give it some.
Trying to work
More.
really quickly here.
Yeah, how's that going?
Because I don't want the glue to dry before I get this on here.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
What else can I add? Oh, there's a like a door. Ooh.
There we go. I did it. Okay, now this I would again put under weight and let it sit for a while. Even overnight, I would let this sit under some
really?
heavy books overnight. But I'll see if I can show you it really quickly before I hide it away for a day. Okay.
I'm gonna put this hard.
And my fingers are so sticky.
Are they?
I'm getting stickies on.
Because you're using that
I
glue.
know.
That's why.
Okay. So, here's my book. Look how official and book-like that
Look
is.
at that. And you made that in a little over an hour.
Yep.
Like,
And I can
Amazing.
I don't want to mess up the spine right now, but you
Yeah.
can fully open all these pages and
flat.
yeah, and lay it flat and work on it. I've got the bookmark in here, which just really makes it look fancy.
Love it.
And I guess while we're waiting for you, I'm just going to
I've been waiting for you.
I'm waiting for you. I'm just gonna take a seat on this again. Because we'll just be here waiting for you.
I'm done.
'Cause
I'm done.
I'm finished with my
Okay.
project.
I've been waiting for you. Okay, so here's this. I really like the word page with the white texture paste on top. And then I kind of made a focal point over here with some frames. Pop the heart up on foam dots. Got some words and more texture paste over here. So just a simple page of showing off the paper.
And it looks really good in this journal.
I really want the paper to shine. Yeah, this journal is good for this.
Yeah.
It's like vintage look. Okay, so hopefully we gave you guys some inspiration to use the limited release paper packs from Tim Holtz.
Yep.
Again, I used the Wallflower.
Yeah. And I used Abandoned
8x8.
Yes. And hopefully we also gave you some ideas of ephemera and whatnot to pair,
And make your own book.
pair the collections with.
Yeah.
Yeah, or make your own book. And then you could do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
Yep, we'll see ya.